Europe is experiencing changing views on mass immigration. This comes during a time when Israel wants us to take in migrants from Gaza. Throughout Europe, especially in Germany and Sweden, two countries that during the 2015 migrant crisis took in the bare brunt of the migrants, are now having changing views. In Sweden, the Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson said that there would be deportations of migrants who hold low-income jobs and do not pay taxes or generally hold or are generally useless to Sweden. The Prime Minister of Germany, Olaf Scholz, said the same, that illegal migrants will be deported from Germany. Macron said the same, that migrants showing support for Palestine in France and migrants who are illegal will be ruthlessly deported from France. Now, will these fancy words actually be fulfilled? As we all know that the bureaucratic EU likes to make promises to never fulfill them. The EU want Europe to be destroyed, so that they can just have thousands of cheap labour that will continuously vote for left-wing policies. But Europe's growing hunger for conservative politics, its growing hunger for right-wing action, may just beat the bureaucratic, fascistic state that is the EU. During the 2015 migrant crisis, Sweden and Germany were the two countries that were destroyed. In Sweden, the left-wing government called anyone who objected to mass migration Nazis and had them arrested. And in some of Sweden's major cities, migrant huts or migrant-controlled areas, or whatever you want to call them, migrant camps, were set up. These were parallel societies, not governed by Swedish democratic law, but governed by Islamic Sharia law. These migrants had wanted nothing to do with Sweden's culture, its history, anything. They didn't want anything to do with it. They wanted an Islamic society, Sharia law. And so, in these migrant ghettos, young Swedish women who weren't wearing the hijab, the niqab, or the burqa were dragged in and raped by these Islamic migrants. And some of these Swedish women were so left-wing that they did not report to the police for fear of being called racists. That is how woke Sweden was in 2015. Its stupid government, left-wing government that claimed to be feminist, went to Iran during the height of a anti-hijab protest run by actual feminists who were taking off their hijabs and standing up for human rights at the expense of their lives, at the fear of rape, imprisonment and torture. What did the woke, progressive, feminist Swedish government do during this anti-hijab protest? They wore frickin' hijabs for so solidarity to a misogynistic, hateful religion. In Germany, on a New Year's Eve night, migrants, primarily from Muslim countries, went around lighting fireworks as a diversion so that more migrants could come and rape German women. This was part of an Islamic tradition called the rape game, where on New Year's Eve, Islamic men will rape non-Muslim women. Germany also told its people that to say anything about migrants is racist. Angela Merkel literally went up and said mass migration, multiculturalism had failed, but yet she still insisted that anyone who went against it was a racist and Nazi and should be locked up. Now the German ADF, a very patriotic movement that wants to reduce mass migration, are now being relentlessly attacked by woke-wing progressives who dox members of the ADF's houses and endlessly try to shut them down. But now, now that the whole of Europe has seen the benefits of mass migration, which is zero, they will probably get round to deporting these migrants. Get round to stopping Islam's influence in Europe. Get round to dealing with this, otherwise we will become a third world shithole. Europe is for Europeans only. It's for us, the native indigenous people, not for them. Never for them. We let them in because our woke idiot in charge told us to let them in. And now they've raped, tortured, and destroyed our cultures. We need to do something about it. Otherwise we will just be shit. Europe will just be a place where all cultures, all creeds, colours just mix together. Not in harmony, but in war, fighting gang wars in the streets, raping women, destroying the old buildings that were built in a time when Europe was proud. That is what Europe is going to be if we do not stop it, if we do not fight back. Do you want to be a second-class citizen in your own homeland? Do you want to have Islamic bastards parade through your capital cities, beating up your women and raping them? If you don't, you must fight back. We need to stop this. Already Israel, the Zionist fascistic state, wants to take in thousands of migrants from Gaza. A place that is loyal to Hamas, people who kill people for friggin' sport. We need to stop it. We need to say no, you Zionist fucks. We will not have our cultures destroyed. We need to say no, otherwise the 2015 migrant crisis will begin again, this time with people who actually support terrorism. As in the 2015 migrant crisis, well, yes, a big majority of the people coming here were ISIS. As ISIS did say, it was using the migrant crisis to send in ISIS supporters, and we certainly did see terrorist attacks. Most of them were from Pakistan or Bangladesh or shitholes. They just wanted free money. This time, it'll be people who don't want free money but want to destroy Europe. We need to say no.